There are a couple developers around the world that are known for making great fighting games, and we always hear from you guys.
Poof, who are these people?
Now, Smash and the collaboration even there with Bandai
Well,
Namco, which was a big
I know that's
thing,
day
and I'm a
9,
Smash fan.
but who are the other
They
guys?
announced. What do you guys attribute to sort of the secret sauce of Bandai Namco and your developers? Why are you guys so good at fighting games?
Thank you.
It's a big focus, but what do you think makes your teams unique and so well equipped to build these fighting games?
Doing interviews with these guys is so challenging because of all the downtime.
Thank you.
Usually when you ask a question, while Harada's answering, it's like you basically forget what you asked. You got distracted by a butterfly. I mean, by the time Michael Murray's done answering, it's like, the buffet closes in an hour, dude. Shit's rough. Interviews are not easy to do. Plus, you got to crank out those hard-hitting questions. You guys feeling good? Hell yeah. I like the combo breaker shirt. Soul Calibur release date, October? Nice. It's a week before Red Dead Redemption, though. Fuck. That's kind of a bummer.
Thank you.
If we're,
excuse me,
exactly doing everything perfectly regarding fighting games in the genre, etc. Although it is true that we have experience, and games like Smash Brothers and Pokken have actually allowed us to be part of the development on those titles. But I can say that the origin is probably our development experience we had in the past in the arcade, not only in Japan but worldwide, was a good opportunity for us to see how the players are enjoying our games. And this is before, now you have the trendy word.
They're streaming this on YouTube. This is a YouTube
but there wasn't
capture.
Such a thing back then, so it was all just watching directly, or even later on when we could gather from the arcades, etc. We were trying to, as far as Tekken goes, catch up to Street Fighter and Virtua Fighter at the time. So that was one of the things that we actually heavily focused on, was kind of collecting this data and putting it into a certain plan about this is how they're playing our games, so this is how we should deliver it to them.
Wow. Well, it's certainly an amazing legacy that you guys have built. And, of course, there are new games that sometimes enter the fray. I wanted to ask you both, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, what's your perspective on that game?
Cool.
まあ
Cool question.
非常に今うちから出させていただいている格闘ゲームが、鉄拳で、ドラゴンボールファイターズ両方ともおかげさまで非常にいい評価をいただいています。
What do you think he's gonna say?
やっぱり格闘ゲーム自体がやっぱ冬の時代、よく言われる冬の時代みたいなのもあって、まあその時々によってやっぱり見られ方が
Day9 really dropped the ball on that
会
question.
社で言うと鉄拳も売れた
Hey
し、
Rakonica, what's up, dude?
ファイターズも
Thanks for the
そう
bucks.
ければ当然売れるんだよね。
Man, Resident Evil 4, you know after this or sometime soon they're gonna show it, right?
I think
They're
we're very
not
fortunate
4,
to be
Resident
able to
Evil
work on games
2.
like Tekken and
They're gonna
fighters.
show,
I think there's this kind of wave,
gameplay
if you
soon.
will, in the fighting game scene, and things are
Today,
going to come and go.
like in an hour.
Tekken and Dragon Ball have been really highly rated by the community, and you see it in esports scenes as well. But what's happening more internally for me actually is that Tekken did really well, and Dragon Ball Fighters obviously did really well. So it begs the question, how is Soul Calibur 6 going to do? So I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now.
Bummer.
So,
Yeah, pressure.
well, it's a great honor, I think,
Bummer.
for you to be working on.
Hopefully it does
C6.
great.
Tell us a bit about E3 here. What can we expect to play? I know we had you on the YouTube show the other day and showed off some of the gameplay, special guest character that most people probably know who it is. But tell us, what is at E3 for Soul Calibur?
今回の E3 向けに、ハンズオンのビルドを出させていただいております。ここまで発表した、 まあ、ゲストは、ウィッチャーからのゲラルトですね。でそちらの方も遊べますし、
He
ここまで
teased
発表した
Talon.
新キャラクターのグローであったり
I don't know why everyone likes Talon anyway. Talon, you know, Talon is like a perverb's character because she's only like 12 or 15 years old or something. So every
I think the
dude
biggest
that wants
thing
Talon
for
back,
Soul Calibur to happen at
You know, I'm
E3
just
is going
saying.
to be the hands-on playable demo, which I encourage all of you to go check out at our booth.
Pervert.
We introduced the Geralt from The Witcher. He's going to be playable.
Thank you.
as
Valdo, on the
Geralt,
other hand.
character we just added. So those are all going to be
Thank you.
playable, and I think we're really proud of how they came out.
Excellent. Yeah, we will definitely be over there playing it. Now, as you guys think of the future of your teams, as we all get older, you think of the next generation of developers. Can you maybe talk about how you are cultivating or grooming or preparing a new generation of creators? And certainly, you know, with Okubo-san taking over Soul Calibur, that's one
Let me
thing.
thank
That,
people.
as you look at Harada for the
Thank
other
you.
teams, and you mentioned this before about finding new folks to
thanks,
breathe new
Momo
life into
Black.
Thank you.
Do
where
I-
you think
should I
that's-
be quiet?
Where's that going to come from? Will
I
it
don't
come
know
from
if I should
developers
talk.
within, or may it be a collaboration with other studios too?
The questions are trash.
要はそのお子さんが新しく
Oh, this is the Japanese part. I'll thank people right now.
コメントから
Momo Black
ライブから
and Mr. Happily Street
交代とかも
and the Vose HD, thanks for the subs. Ant-Man and Reconica, thanks. Trash Goblin, Tier 2. Thanks, Trash Goblin.
やっぱり
Still Japanese. ATP Big God, thanks. Manji Ninja, and Take This.
必要だと僕は思ってるので、
Thanks, guys.
僕はもうどんど
Well
ん
done.
自分若い世代ができることを
Excuse
どん
me.
どん渡していってるんですけど、結構新しい今のあるスタジオのコアのチームと別のこうスタジオが作る、もしくは例えば欧米の
Thank you.
会社にグラフィック
Excuse me.
のアセットとか
Mr.
強化の
Flubis.
見せ方とか、
Thanks for the
そういうのを
resub.
逆にアメリカの会社にやってもらうっていうのは結構面白いことが起きるんじゃないかなと個人的には思って
What
ま
was
す。
the question? It takes so long to answer, you can't remember the question.
Well, you know, I've been already kind of handing off a lot of tasks to some of the younger people on my team. We have the core
Gameplay
team
for
in the
Re2 has been
studio,
shown,
in
dude.
Japan, but I don't think that will change in the future.
Gameplay of RE2 has been
But,
shown,
some
dude. Yeah, I
people
know.
consider as
They're gonna
Thank
show
you.
gameplay live
partner
soon.
up with
With a
American
demonstration.
companies
Shh.
to do maybe some of the graphic assets or the presentation of the game. Trying
Thank
something
you.
like that might be a way to make it more fresh, but at the same time keep that core essence.
Yeah. Well, we will
Lame.
see what happens with the
These
future
questions are
games.
whack.
For wrapping this up here, I was wondering if you guys have anything you want the fans to know about your games and your approach to fighting games and where it's going to go in the future.
まあ、格闘ゲームの将来というよりかは、今本当にソウルキャリバー
Question's trash. You handle it.
版で必死で作っています。で、ようやく
Don't ask me for shit. Yeah.
午前中に発売日10月19日ということでアナウンスさせていただきました。ストーリーモードのね、トレーラー先ほど流れましたけど、そちらの方も公開させていただきました。まだまだこれから、アナウンスしていくこといっぱいありますし、まあ、10月19日ってすごく混み合ってる時期なんですけれども、どうしてもギリギリまでやっぱり調整とか開発したかったんで、まあ、逆に言うと正々堂々と自信を持って出してます。
Hurtbox, what up, dude? Thanks for the tier 3.
Well, I think the future of fighting games is a very broad,
Shit's exciting.
broad scope, but thankfully we were able to announce the release date for Soul Calibur 6, and I know the team right now is in the dungeon finishing up all the development. So
dungeon.
it's coming out in October, later in October, and I had to negotiate with my bosses to give my team as much time possible
Nice.
to give it that last coat of polish. So we've got a great story mode and a great game coming up.
Cool.
Thank you.
僕が思うのは、そうですね、格闘ゲームっていうのがやっぱり今カメラが横から見てヘッドトゥヘッド、かつまあ例えば人によっては1対1じゃないと格闘ゲームじゃないっていう人もいる中で、少しずつでもこの e スポーツのシーン含めて、
They're not announcing anything about Tekken at
競技
E3,
性の意味で
which makes
解釈
sense.
も広がっているし、ゲームのジャンルも少し
The only thing they could have announced was a new Tekken game
ものも生ま
because
れ
it's
てきて、それ
E3
が
or an
未来
expansion.
には格闘ゲームだ
So no expansion,
同じく呼ばれている
no
ような
announcement.
時代が来るともう少しちょっと表現
Evo
と
though.
か 遊びの
Guaranteed.
広がるかなと僕は思う。そういうチャレンジはちょっとうちの会社でやっていきたいなというふうに思ってます。
Chilling with my shoes off. What up, Matt? 1228. Shh.
あ、そうね。鉄拳今ねちょうど
Not done. Thanks, Matt. 1228. And Kitten with Beer and Hurtbox and Cutlass and Ryson.
いろいろサポート
Thanks,
して
guys.
まだまだ実はこれから続けてちょっとサプライズとかも用意してますのでそこは期待しててほしいです。
So, for the future of moving forward with fighting games, I think that everyone has this stuck in their head that a fighting game is one-on-one, viewing the game screen from the side, etc. But, does it really have to be only one person against the other? There's many things about the genre that we could perhaps change while still kind of keeping that competitive element. So that's something that I would like to kind of
Oh
look at
boy.
as far as
Rise of the Incarnates, Part 2.
and then for Tekken, the game is done quite well. Tekken 7, that is, and we're still right in the middle of the Tekken World Tour, so there's a lot of new stuff coming up to look forward to, and we hope everyone will stay tuned.
Awesome.
That's it?
All right, well, congratulations.
New stuff
on,
to look forward
Big
to? I
E3
guess that's good
for,
enough.
Soul Calibur. Look forward to hearing what you're doing in the future, and thanks for joining us.
SHH.
Stick around here at E3 Coliseum.
Okay, sorry.
We've got Hideo Kojima coming up, Todd Howard, Grim Fandango, Elijah Wood, and so much more on day one of the Coliseum.
Elijah Wood?
Thanks, guys. We'll be right back.
Elijah Wood?
RE2 remake looks straight.
Did he say Elijah Wood? He's a game developer now? We got Hideo Kojima, we got Harada-san, and we got Elijah Wood-san. What? Alright, E3. Turned up. Man, it's just loud. Keep it down. Elijah Wood's studio is making a VR game in collaboration with Ubisoft. That sounds like the most made-up shit all day.
Elijah Wood's brother works as a producer at PlayStation. He hates when you mention his brother.
What the fuck is up with all this weird Elijah Wood lore all of a sudden? I thought he misspoke. Is it really the right guy? You know I met him? Did you know I met him too? I actually met him at E3. Elijah Wood. I met him.
Thank you.
He was at E3. I was at E3. He was a lot taller than I thought he would be. Though he's not that tall. Yeah, I've met a bunch of celebrities at E3 before. I met Gary Coleman before he died. I played Tekken Tag 1 against him on PS2. Yeah, it's true. He wasn't very good.